Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world, or whatever time you'll be watching this video. Now, guys, in a quiet neighborhood in Abbotsford, British Columbia, what should have been a fresh start in a new country turned into a horrifying tragedy. A man had just arrived in Canada, and within days, his wife was dead. Now, the incident happened on March 15, 2024, inside a basement suite on Wagner Drive in Abbotsford. Police were called late at night after reports of an assault. Now, when officers arrived, they found a 41-year-old Balwinder Kaur suffering from multiple stab wounds, and despite emergency efforts, she perished from her injuries. Now, the accused was her husband, who newly arrived to Canada. The man charged was her husband, Jagpreet Singh, a 52-year-old who had arrived in Canada just days earlier from India. The timing shocked investigators and the public alike. The couple had reportedly been married for over 20 years, and they had 2 children. And this was supposed to be a reunion in a new country. Instead, it became a homicide investigation. Now, during the trial, Singh did not deny causing the fatal injuries, but his defense told a very different story. Now, he claimed that the couple got into an argument and his wife allegedly came at him with a knife, and during a struggle, he accidentally stabbed her. However, prosecutors challenged this version because evidence showed that the victim suffered multiple stab wounds, not just one. The violence was severe and sustained, and the explanation did not match the forensic findings. Now, in July 2026, a BC Supreme Court judge delivered the decision that Jagpreet Singh was found guilty of second-degree murder. The court rejected his claim of accidental killing or sudden provocation. Instead, the judge concluded that the actions met the legal threshold for murder under Canadian law. Now, guys, this case is not an isolated one, because Abbotsford and Canada more broadly has seen multiple domestic homicide cases in recent years. Now, for example, in a separate 2022 case, another Abbotsford husband pleaded guilty to killing his wife and was sentenced to life in prison. And these cases highlight a troubling reality. Domestic violence remains one of the leading cases of homicide in Canada. Now, across Canada, a significant portion of female homicide victims are killed by intimate partners or family members. Many incidents occur inside the home and often follow escalating patterns of conflict or control. Cases involving recent immigration or family reunification can sometimes include cultural stress, isolation, or financial or emotional strain. But experts emphasize that violence is never justified under any circumstance. Now, at the center of this story is not just a crime, but a life lost. A mother, a wife, a woman who had just begun a new chapter in a new country. Her death leaves behind children, family, and a community searching for answers. Now, what happened inside that Abbotsford home raises difficult questions. How does a relationship collapse so violently and so quickly? Could this tragedy have been prevented? And most importantly, how many more cases like this are happening behind closed doors? This is not just one story. It's part of a growing pattern that demands attention. Thank you for watching, and please like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments on what you thought about this video. Thank you, and catch you on the next one.